What's up, YouTubers? This is Sam Smith speaking. This conversation has been going on for a long time around the soccer world on social media. Should the MLS be adding promotion and relegation? Should the United States Soccer Federation be adding promotion and relegation? Well, I'll take you through some steps of what's been going on. The guy who owns Miami FC, his name is Ricardo Silva, and he has his own Silva Corporation. He offered a $4 billion media rights deal to the MLS, saying that we'll give you $4 billion for our media rights and you receive the money. And if you add promotion and relegation, then this deal will be finalized. And the MLS has spoken. We are not interested in Silva's proposal, and we cannot negotiate his contract whatsoever. The current media rights holders have the right to renegotiate. We are not interested, and we will not negotiate with Silva's offer whatsoever. And then Silva is the guy from Miami FC, and the other owner, I forget his name, who's the owner of Stockade FC, plus Silva. After that, they filed arbitration against CONCACAF, against MLS, against FIFA for not having promotion and relegation in the United States Soccer Federation. And, okay, blame FIFA. Well, FIFA's alright with what the MLS does because there's also an accounting aspect of FIFA's article as well. Like, FIFA does say in Article 9 you have to have promotion and relegation, but it also says in Article 11 there are other considerations as well. Let's get down to it. That arbitration case has yet to be known whether it's going to go through, whether it's going to force MLS and USL to have promotion and relegation together. That has yet to be seen. I don't think it's going to happen. Here's my opinion about the whole thing, and I'm going to get to my opinion a little bit later in this video, but first I'm going to tell you that the NASL has canceled their season. If I were NASL, for not having enough teams, I would just go on strike because you might make more money if you go on strike. But I'll tell you this one thing, and what Silva is also saying is that if the US had promotion and relegation, it would improve the USA's chances of winning the World Cup. I mean, I have to say he's got a point, but keep in mind that not all players in the MLS are from the US, and not all of the players in the MLS actually make the World Cup team. It's mostly players from leagues in Europe that actually make that team. And here's my opinion, and here's my advice. If you want to play Major League Soccer, well, Major League Soccer is Major League Soccer, then play in the MLS. There's plenty of opportunity for you there. You want to play promotion and relegation? There's plenty of leagues in Europe that do promotion and relegation, including England has 9 leagues, including the English Premier League. Major League Soccer is a league where you feel like you're in the major leagues of soccer, and its goal is to make sure it's the best league because it's a closed league, and if you feel like Major League Soccer is doing the wrong thing for not having promotion and relegation, then you might want to think wisely on that part because Major League Soccer is a league for advanced players, not players that would have promotion and relegation. Major League Soccer is like Major League Baseball, and it's like the NBA and stuff. I mean, in my opinion, they should not have promotion and relegation, MLS through USL. It should stay the same, and if you feel like that's the reason why USA players are not good, then you should think wisely about the fact that there is a lot of breathtaking elements into talent when it comes to the World Cup, and you have to play 1-goal games, 2-goal games, 3-goal games, and I just can't imagine that would make a difference in the USA's talent because I think the USA has chosen many times the wrong players. I thought it was wrong to not select, first of all, to not select Taylor Twellman for the U.S. team when they could have. I thought it was wrong not to select Freddie Adu for the U.S. team when they could have. I thought it was wrong to take John Harkes off the roster when they didn't need to. And I also thought it was wrong for the USA not to select Roy Lassiter on their U.S. team. And I don't think it's promotion and relegation that's the answer to the U.S. winning the World Cup. I think it's selecting the right players and looking at the stats. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but looking at it based on how tough their league is, I don't think that's going to sit well on their points. But in other words, if you don't like the fact that the MLS doesn't have promotion and relegation, then you're in for the long haul. In my opinion, eventually the MLS, as in Major League Soccer, is going to have more talent than the English Premier League because they have a system that makes sure their talent is good enough before they allow players to play in the league. And that's why they have the draft. That's my opinion. Comment and subscribe.